Hi gang, this is Elizabeth on the Dandysoap channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to do 3 farmhouse projects, and I'm calling this the Love Collection. This is in collaboration with my fellow YouTube crafters, and you'll see the playlist here. If you don't, please check the comment section. So for our first project, we're going to do a double lavender wreath. All of these items came from the Dollar Tree. The first thing you'll want to do is take your needle nose pliers and clip away the inner heart. Be very careful, you know the wire is sharp. Now once you remove this inner heart, the excess wire that I'm clipping away there, you'll also want to remove it. And you'll use your needle nose pliers to do that as well. Now once you have your inner heart successfully removed, you'll begin tying your bundles of lavender onto your outer wreath. Now it took me approximately 3 of the lavender bundles to do the outer wreath. You'll take 1 piece of 3-inch floral wire, wrap that around that bundle so that it stays intact. Then starting at the upper left-hand corner of your heart, use more floral wire and tie it into place. And you'll work from the left down to the point, and then you'll go back and tie your bundles on from the right down to the point. You can adjust them once you get them all tied into place. Now it took me approximately 3 of the lavender bundles for the outer heart. Now I'm taking zip ties and I'm zip tying the smaller heart to the lower right hand area. This way you'll get that double heart. It took 4 zip ties, and then I just clipped away the difference. I then took 1.5 bundles approximately of the white lavender, and I literally took them and just wrapped their stem around the heart. Once again, start at the left arch, work to the point, and then go back up and tie your florals from the right down to the point. And this will just give that cascade effect. And those I placed one at a time. Isn't it gorgeous? This thing turned out so beautiful. I am so pleased. I then took the sheer ribbon from Dollar Tree and I just tied a bow. Now once I got that adjusted the size that I wanted, I clipped that sheer, put the bow up there, and I actually used the tails of my bow and tied it into place. And then of course I just needed a small hanger. So using the same sheer ribbon, I tied me a small hanger in the middle of the arch at the top. This is so lovely. I am just so pleased with this wreath. You'll be able to use this on into the spring all year round. It's just beautiful. Now we're ready for our second project. Using the little banks from Dollar Tree, you can remove the back. It just has a small little clip. And then I took a scraper and I scraped away the lettering. Some people use acetone, but for me this was easier. I then took a cotton ball and just wiped it away clean. I then took the pink burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree, cut it in half. The first half I attached to the outer area of the box with my hot glue gun. The second piece, the second half of this same burlap, I removed the wire from the edge. Then I frayed it out. This will give me a tattered bow. So taking that ribbon, I double looped it around and just kind of tied the tail to the bow itself. This gave me kind of a double hooped bow, and I just glued the difference to the back and cut off any of the fray that I didn't want hanging off. I then glued that to the top of the bank. leaving the opening so you can still put money in it. I took a package of the Hershey's Kisses and regular Elmer's glue to glue down the back end. The letters from the Target dollar spot, glued those into place, and added the kisses and put the back on. Now it's time for our third project. Using one of the Dollar Tree frames, I removed the things that I had in it from Thanksgiving, took some buffalo check fabric, and glued it to the frame back. I just used regular Elmer's glue on this project. Once I attached the buffalo check fabric and trimmed it down to fit, I then decided I wanted some burlap. I cut the size that I wanted just within the inner perimeter of the buffalo check, frayed the edges to give it that primitive, old-fashioned farmhouse look, and I glued it to the buffalo check fabric. I then decided to also use the same Scrabble letters from the Target dollar spot, and Forever Yours is what I could think of. And I took hot glue gun and glued those letters into place. I really liked the way all these projects turned out. And I basically placed it back into the frame, put the back on without any of the fillers. Voila, and here we are, Forever Yours. Thank you so much. This is the end of this tutorial for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I certainly hope that you do. Please hit the thumbs up and give me a like, and visit all of my fellow crafters and check out their DIYs. Here is our double hung lavender wreath, and here are our comment boxes. The one on the left with the Hershey's Kisses is a bank, can double as a bank, and then the one on the right is a framed piece with just that exclamation of Forever Yours. And you guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do join the Dandysoap DIY gang. You'll find the Facebook link down below. Until the next DIY, have a wonderful, dandly, crafty day. This is Elizabeth saying, till the next DIY, over and out.